project is the Let's Get Social ebook. And I'd like to introduce to you Kuda Mangwe. Kuda is known as an innovator at large at Amarna Living, passionate about social media and also about volunteering in your community. Hence his team's project, which put together an exciting ebook for aged care leaders on how to harness the social media to amplify important messages of the sector, as well as connect to different generations. So please welcome Kuda.
Morning everyone, and it's nice to see some faces that I saw last time, and obviously my sisters and brothers in arms in the sector program, and I'd like to thank you all for coming this morning. Our group today presented a book called Let's Get Social, and the book is about introducing the idea of using social media at the personal level for some of our aged care sector leaders. It's about introducing CEOs to the idea of perhaps starting to use social media on a personal level to leverage the information and the messages that their organizations have. And as the caveman would suggest, the theme of the book is an introductory theme. So for those of you who have been involved in social media for a while, it is probably going to have, it's in a language that you probably won't really warm up to. It's in a very basic language, very introductory language, so that it's about making sure that everyone is comfortable and everyone can be able to understand and accept the things that we're trying to contribute. So it's a very, very introductory theme. What are you going to find in this book other than some fantastic writing? You will find 4 select social media platforms. Now, there's thousands of them, and so we thought we would do all the work for you and just narrow it down to 4. And we've chosen these 4, and in there's brief descriptions and detailed descriptions of how you can use them and why it's beneficial for you to use them in the first place. There's tips and hints on how to get started. Part of the hardest thing of social media for an individual as busy as a CEO is just getting started. And so there's tips on how to actually get started, and it's not as simple as open your laptop, no. There's links and names of resources of people who you can read about and people who can help you get involved and get started in social media, and that stuff is there available for everyone, as well as interviews with 3 reputable aged care CEOs who are your fellow comrades, one of them who is still here, this is Dr. Nikki Howe, and Ray Glickman, who was here earlier, and Stephen Kabelke, who were very generous to offer their opinions on how they're going along with social media in aged care. Why would you read this lovely tale? This is an extract from the last page of the book, and it's a quote that we got, and it says, "Any leader who isn't engaged in social media today is like the leaders of 50 years ago who insisted on sending a telegram instead of dialing a phone." Lovely bit of inspiration there. And a further 4 reasons is staying in touch when it comes to business has evolved to a whole new level. The last time we presented the idea of this book, we got people to Google themselves and sort of see the results that they find. And what we sort of realize is that when you exchange information at an unconvention, or if you're meeting someone for breakfast or something, people kind of take that as license to Google you and find out more about yourself. So it's literally about knowing that when you're staying in touch in business now, it's more than just an exchange of business cards. It's allowing people to see your personal Twitter, your personal LinkedIn, and it's just making sure that you're up to date and you're staying connected with people. You should be an ambassador to your organization. One big theme that we had during the course of this program was that it is very important for you to look and try and join organizations that align with your own personal values. And if you're someone who has done that, obviously the CEO, you've definitely demonstrated that. Writing and being a part of a social media platform allows you to further be an ambassador, because if your values are aligned, what you talk about on social media is what your organization will talk about. So it's important for you to leverage that opportunity. We need to get over our obsession with press clippings. There's life after the West Australian people. And what we found is that most CEOs are happy with just having a picture in the West Australian with a bit of a preview, but what happens after that? And how do we even get yourselves to have opportunities? Not everyone can be in the West Australian, but if you've got an opinion out there, Lynn Beasley showed us very well why it is important to get your stuff out there, because hers is regularly used by journalists and other literary contributions to provide information for everyone. So it's important for you to get over this press clippings thing and start taking control of your own voice. And it's a great place to display and gain knowledge. You can learn a lot of things from your fellow friends, and you can also contribute a lot to people. So it wouldn't be a social media presentation without a cat. So I just thought that probably that's the most specific cat to choose. But enjoy the book. It's obviously online, and I'm doing part of the toolkit, and just read it, pass it on to your friends, and share it and enjoy it. Thank you very much.